Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Well, okay, once more, thanks to Marc Bagwell, we've got a Sterling coffee. Okay, big reveal in just a moment. Let's get a sip. Hang on. Oh yeah, that is really, really nice. This morning we have Sterling Roastery's Columbia. Yeah, medium roast. Yeah, it is really, really nice. Sweet and balanced. Absolutely. Yeah, this is a nice one. Not too bold, not too mild, really right there, balanced. They say it right here. Sweet and balanced. Absolutely. Like this one a lot, and a big, big thank you again to Marc Bagwell for sending that along. Sterling Roastery, Columbia. This is a good one. Yeah, and of course, we're using our Sterling coffee mug this morning. Check that out. Love that badge. Love that artwork right there. Yeah, a stoneware mug. Boy, it is absolutely terrific. And as we like to say in the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Absolutely. Hang on 1 minute. Boy, that is really, really good. That's a good one. Absolutely. Check that one out from Sterling Roastery, Columbia. Like this one a lot. Yeah, my gosh. And hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. I really do appreciate that. If you're listening to the podcast this morning, thanks very much for tuning us in. Really do appreciate that. Boy, got a great show for you this morning. Before we hit the topics and the list of things that we have going on this morning, today's the big day. It's the Great North American Total Solar Eclipse. This is the day right here, and April 8th, 2024. We've been talking about it for the last month and a half or so. Today's the day. So if you are in an area of totality, make sure you get out there and experience this eclipse. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event, and I don't think it's coming back for what they say, like another 400 years, something like that, over our area. Over North America. It's coming right over Geauga County. And again, businesses are closed today. School is out. Kids don't have school today. They have a really nice event on the square for people to come and experience the eclipse in a big group and that sort of thing. It's opening day of baseball in Cleveland. So downtown Cleveland has got baseball and the eclipse. It's going right over Cleveland. Yeah, it's a really, really big, big special day. So let's all hope for clear skies because it is Northeast Ohio. And at the time I'm recording this, I don't know exactly what the weather forecast is. It's been kind of going back and forth. Some showers in the morning and then clearing up about the time that the eclipse is going to occur. I'm hoping for really, really nice clear skies so everyone can see it. And I'm hoping for clear skies where you're at if you're in the area of totality as well. So let's hope for a great, great day where we all experience a great sky show of the great North American total solar eclipse. Wow, really, really looking forward to that. Now, on today's show, we have got a great list of stuff going on. We've got a great shaving tip. We've got a shave den visit of sorts. We have got some reminders and updates, obviously, about meetups and that sort of thing. We got some great refill comments this morning. New wet shave gear. Boy, we have got some new shave soaps that I have never heard of before. And maybe they're new to you as well, but maybe you have tried them before. And if you have, please comment below and let us know what your experience has been with these shave soaps. But some great, great wet shave gear this morning. And also some great questions and comments. A little bit of a vintage throwback as well in the questions and comments area this morning. So yeah, really, really looking forward to this morning's show. So I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Thanks very, very much for tuning in. So let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Okay, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Dan Blackshirt, and he sent an email with this shaving tip, and the subject heading read, "A tip from a newbie to wet shaving." And Dan writes, "Mark, as a brand new wet shaver, I wanted to thank you for your channel and share a little experiment I did. For those viewers that can't afford to buy pre-shave or aftershave balms, here is a simple way to make your own. It's not that I can't afford the pre-shave soaps, oils, and aftershave balms. It's that my wife thinks I'm crazy and already spent too much on my new wet shaving adventure. She is for sale, by the way. She comes with a small boat, 4 kids, and a mother-in-law. But Mark, I must warn the listeners, I am a shrewd negotiator. I will not pay a dime over $10,000 for someone to take her off my hands. Okay, send all your emails and complaints to Dan Blackshear, okay? Actually, she is great, and since she doesn't listen to your show, I will continue to live. Mark, I cook a lot of barbecue brisket for people, and I end up with quite a bit of trim. I render the fat into tallow and always have extra in the fridge. I use the tallow to cook and make homemade breads. I decided to try using some tallow from my last cook to make my own pre-shave and aftershave balm. It's very simple. You take 1 cup of tallow and heat it until liquid and add 1/4 cup of equal parts castor oil and olive oil. Then add whatever scent you want. I used my wife's essential oils and put about 50 drops of lime, orange, and lemon. I also bought some cheap unscented lotion from the dollar store for the aftershave balm and some small inexpensive glass jars to fill. I put 1/4 lotion to 3/4 tallow mixture in the jar for the aftershave balm and just the tallow mixture for the pre-shave balm. When I finish making them, I put them in the refrigerator. It will solidify but still remain soft. I was amazed how well it worked and how much it made. I'm still in the learning curve of technique and tools, trying to find the right razor and blade combination, so I have experienced some razor burn. This has been a great, helpful pre-shave as a layer of protection to help create greater slickness. And as a post-shave, it's been a wonderful balm when I did not value water enough in my shave soap. It smells terrific and feels terrific. I leave it in the refrigerator and pull it out of the fridge right before I shave. The cold makes it feel almost like menthol for the pre-shave and a cooling aftershave balm when finished. It does an incredible job of moisturizing after the shave and the skin absorbs it. It's not greasy. This simple recipe can be done with lard as well, which is very cheap to get from the store. A pound of lard is about $4 around these parts, and 1 pound will make 3 batches. Inexpensive castor oil and an olive oil can be found as well. If you use aftershave, you do not need to put any scent into it, and what I made had no smell without the essential oil. This is a super inexpensive way to always have pre-shave and balm in those times where you can't afford to order from the amazing soap companies you promote. Thank you for all the knowledge you share. It's been a tremendous help in beginning my wet shaving journey. P.S. We even switched back to a percolator coffee maker, and wow, is the coffee smooth. I appreciate your enthusiasm and all you do in promoting the wet shaving community. I now look forward every Monday having a cup and second cup with you and all your amazing listeners. Attached are the pictures of the finished product for batch 1. Thank you and blessings to you and your family, Dan Blackshear. Dan, thank you very, very much for an amazing, amazing shaving tip. There you go, folks. If you've always been wanting a recipe on how to make your own pre-shave and aftershave balm, there you go. Dan, thanks very, very much for it. Really, really do appreciate it. And to say thank you for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it here on the morning shaving tip of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Dan, thanks very, very much for a great, informative, and creative shaving tip. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, this morning we have a Shave Den visit, and it comes from viewer Winfried Whitcup. And Winfried writes, "Hi, Mark. To my delight, your George flew in today. Thank you very much. The strange thing is, that's my second name, George, the name of my godfather. Best wishes and greetings from Germany, Bavaria. Hey, Winfried, thank you so very, very much. I'm so glad the sketch made it to you all the way to Germany. I'm glad I had enough postage on it. And thank you so much for framing it up and displaying it in your shave den. It looks absolutely beautiful. And folks, we featured Winfried's shave den in a previous Monday morning mailbag. I'll try to find that link of the shave den tour that he sent, a wonderful video of a really, really beautiful, beautiful shave den. And I'll try to find that link and link it below. If anyone else remembers what episode that was, please comment below, let me know. But it was an absolutely spectacular shave den, and so honored to have George framed and displayed in your shave den, Winfried. Really, that's absolutely terrific. And I'm so glad it made it to you intact, all the way to Germany. And as Christian Ortleb mentioned, who's also from Germany, he says now George is on display in a shave den in the north of Germany and also in the south of Germany. So that is really, really neat. So Winfried, thanks again very much for honoring George by framing him and placing him in a really, really beautiful shave den. And really do appreciate that. And thank you so much for sending along the photos and the kind words. Really, really do appreciate it. And of course, Winfried received the sketch because he submitted a shaving tip. And once more, if you have a shaving tip, just send it to the Monday morning mailbag at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if we use it, you too will receive an original George sketch, just like Winfried. So Winfried, thanks again very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Well, this morning we have some updates and reminders. We're going to kick it off with the Great North American Solar Eclipse. It's today, April 8th, 2024. So pause the video, get out there and experience it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. And if you are in the area of totality, please, after you experience it, come back here, watch the remainder of the show, and comment below and let us know what your experience was, what your reaction was, how the event went, and what the weather was like, that sort of thing. Really, really interested in hearing your thoughts and your reactions about the Great North American Solar Eclipse. As I say, here in Geauga County, it's going to come straight over Geauga County, Northeast Ohio, and businesses are closed today. The kids don't have school, so everyone's getting ready for it, and we're really hoping for clear skies and good weather, and I hope you have clear skies and good weather where you're at, especially if you're in the path of totality like we are. So we're really looking forward to it. So again, hey, just pause the video. I mean, this video is going to be up here for a long time, and pause the video, go out and experience the eclipse, and then come back in and leave a comment below and let us know what it was like. Really interested in hearing your thoughts about the Great North American Solar Eclipse. And if you're watching this early enough, we'll have a link below where you can get some additional information and its path and that sort of thing. Also, April 20th, 2024 is the Maggard Meetup. That's taking place at 124 South Winter Street, Adrian, Michigan, 49221 from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets are $35. We'll have a link below where you can get tickets and get additional information regarding the meetup. I went last year. It was absolutely fantastic. I had a great time. I've got my ticket. I'm going this year. I hope to see you there. Also, the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup, save the date. It'll be Saturday, September 14th, 2024 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at River's Edge Cutlery, 4601 Lyman Drive, Hilliard, Ohio, 43026. Again, save the date for the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup, Saturday, September 14th, 2024 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at River's Edge Cutlery. We'll have more information for you as the date draws closer. So that gets you up to date with reminders and updates and that sort of thing. And again, get outside and experience that total solar eclipse. Next one coming through the neighborhood won't be for like another 400 years, something like that. All right, so now you're up to date. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more. And the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and now right here on YouTube. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low. That time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. This is a really good one this morning. Hang on. That is absolutely marvelous. Again, a big thank you to Marc Bagwell for sending along the Sterling Roastery Coffee Columbia. Yeah, this is terrific. Medium roast, sweet and balanced. Absolutely. This is really a nice tasting, flavorful cup of coffee. And it's true to what they say here on the package. Balanced. Sweet and balanced. Yeah, absolutely love this one. This is a good one this morning. And of course, we're using the Sterling Roastery coffee mug. Once again, a big thank you to Marc Bagwell for that. Love this mug. It's absolutely fantastic. We'll have links to all these coffee products from the folks at Sterling. Rod and Mandy do an absolutely great job, not only with the shave soaps, but also with the coffee products from Sterling Roastery. So give them a look. All right. Let's kick off the refill comments with something from Makula from Down Under. And he writes, "Hi, Mark. In regards to the frozen alum block, that's a trick my father taught me years ago. I live in Australia and it's hot most of the year, so I keep a spare in my freezer or refrigerator for the hotter days. I didn't know this was a lesser known tip, but I highly recommend it, especially for abrasions or cuts in the kitchen. The ice cold and antiseptic properties are great to stop any bleeding before you slap on a Band-Aid or bandage." That is absolutely fantastic for that. A little bit of an update to the frozen alum block or cold alum block tip. Thanks very much for that, Makula. And hello to you and everyone down there in Australia. Great to hear from you, and thanks for checking in. Really do appreciate that. Viewer 10 fluid ounces, 30 minutes wrote, "The Norm Christofferson tip about looking in shops in small towns reminds me of checking antique shops in more populated and connected places." Yeah, that's a really, really good suggestion, because if you're in an area that has a little more population, there might be more stuff in there. Yeah, absolutely. That's another great way of looking at it. But the bottom line is, check some of these little mom and pop drugstores, pharmacies, antique shops, that sort of thing, because you never know what you're going to find. You might find something on the shelf that's been there for a long, long time, and it might be a vintage, new old stock razor. You never know. You never know. Thanks very much for that. 10 fluid ounces, 30 minutes. Matt A, 8034 wrote, "Hi, Mark. As always, a great 3MB. Mark, just to let you know that George is in England. He's in my shave den, laugh out loud. It's great to have him and to be part of the George Brotherhood of Traditional Wet Shaving. Thanks, Mark." Hey, Matt, thanks very, very much for that. I mentioned in last week's Monday Morning Mailbag where George was. I kind of lost track of where I've been sending these sketches. Obviously, in various areas in the United States of America. I think he might be in Canada. I know he's in Germany now, north and south, as we mentioned earlier in the show. And I just mentioned to everyone, where else can he be? Well, he's in England. Matt has him in England. That's great. I'm very flattered that you have him on display in your shave den, Matt. Thank you very, very much. I think he might be in Australia too. I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah, Germany, England, United States, I think Canada, I think Australia, Japan. Yeah, Mully's got him in Japan. And I'm not sure where else. So if you're in a different part of the world and you're watching this now and you have a George sketch, please comment below and let us know where George is. So thanks very much for that, Matt. I really do appreciate it. Very, very flattered that you have George displayed in your shaving den all the way over there across the pond in England. Thanks again. 10 fluid ounces, 30 minutes once more says the Q-tip tip is also how to dry the inside threading of the handle. You do not push the Q-tip directly in, but you twist the cotton part in according to the threading and then twist out in the reverse direction. Hey, that's a great, great tip for drying out those threads in your handle. Don't push it in, just kind of screw it in the direction of the threads. 10 fluid ounces, 30 minutes. Thanks very, very much for that. Really do appreciate that. Jamie Horn checked in. Good morning, Mark. Great Monday morning mailbag as always. The tip about cleaning with the Q-tip is a great tip. I have done this often myself. Have a great week. Shave on. Jamie, thanks for confirming that. Really do appreciate that. A lot of folks like using the Q-tip to clean their razors. Absolutely fantastic tip and a great reminder. Beth Jones checked in. Great Monday morning mailbag, Mark. Total Eclipse is coming directly over Temple, Texas. That is absolutely fantastic to hear, Beth. Wishing you and everyone in Temple, Texas, clear skies. And please comment below after the eclipse and let us know how it was. Really curious to hear your thoughts and experiences regarding the great North American eclipse. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Christian Ortlip, all the way from Germany, writes, Happy Easter, everyone, and hi, Mark. Great 3MB like always, and congratulations to Jeff to this steal deal on eBay with the Gillette Fatboy. Yeah, last week, I believe it was Jeff Bradley found this amazing Gillette Fatboy for a fantastic price. Check out last week's Monday morning mailbag. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic find. Anyhow, Christian continues here. By the way, I had the same luck on eBay last weekend, also a set with brush, etc., in an old leather box, and recognized that the undescribed razor looked like a hard-to-find 1930s Mulcato slant. I cannot pronounce this. Schrags Schnitt-Hobel. I think that's what it is. Mulcato Schrags Schnitt-Hobel slant. I think that's how it's pronounced. My apologies for mangling the word. It arrived last Wednesday, and it really was a great-looking Mulcuto, M-U-L-C-U-T-O. Gee whiz, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Got it for the starting price. So good luck, everyone. You may catch a big fish in the bay. And I love the two-tone slim adjustable by Jeff. Looks amazing. Greetings from Germany, Christian. Hey, Christian, congratulations on getting this fantastic razor. And I found a listing of one on eBay. Again, it's a Mulcuto Solinger safety razor in case with free shipping. And I think they wanted about $65 for it. Now, I'll have to look at the photo again and see what kind of condition it was in. But I think it's similar to the one that you have. And yeah, they're up there. And if you found it at a great price, congratulations. That's great to hear. Again, folks, it's a great reminder. Some of these vintage razors are out there in great condition and at really, really nice price points. You just have to be patient and look around. So, Christian, thanks very much for that. And congratulations to you as well. This is Beyond the 90 wrote, we need to get you a map of the globe you can put pins in for every location you've sent a George sketch. Enjoyable video this week. Hey, that is a great, great suggestion. Thank you very, very much for that. It reminds me of the time I went to a National Cartoonist Society Reuben Awards in Phoenix, Arizona. And the creator, the cartoonist who created the feature, The Family Circus, that's the cartoon panel about the family. It was in a circle. Bill Keane, he opened up his entire home for a party. And it was beautiful weather. His backyard overlooked Camelback Mountain. Really beautiful home, and just a really wonderful, wonderful party. Probably the most memorable Reuben Awards I ever attended. And he opened up his home, and his entire family was there. And he opened up his studio. So I got to see his studio and where he draws the feature and that sort of thing. And on the wall was a map. And a map of the United States, and I think some foreign countries, but I centered mostly on the United States. And there were all these push pins in all the cities where the Family Circus cartoon panel feature appeared in newspapers. It was really amazing. There must have been at least 1,000 pins in that map. It was really, really amazing. And on the bookshelves were all the book collections for the family circus. That was really impressive too. And Bill was a very, very nice man. Really, really nice man. I always enjoyed seeing Bill and his wife Thel at the Reuben Awards. Very, very nice people. And his son Jeff, Bill has passed on, and his son Jeff continues to feature today. Jeff, very, very nice guy. Here's a little inside baseball in case you didn't know. Glenn, I believe, is Jeff's older brother. Glenn, for many years, was a directing animator at Disney Studios, Disney Animation Studios. So Glenn was the directing character animator for Beast in Beauty and the Beast, and also Ariel in The Little Mermaid, and Ratigan in The Great Mouse Detective. He handled that character. Really talented guy, very, very nice guy. And I had a chance to meet him and just exchange a few words with him. But yeah, really, really neat, talented family. Bill and Thel were very, very nice. And Glenn, very nice guy. Jeff, very nice guy. So yeah, your comment reminded me of a really, really nice Reuben weekend, probably the best one I ever attended. And that map on the wall in Bill's studio with all those push pins of where his feature appeared. So that's a great suggestion. I am definitely going to consider doing that. That's great. I got to get a nice map though, It's an absolutely great idea. Thank you, Beyond the 90, not only for the suggestion, but also reminding me of some really, really nice memories from the Reuben Awards. That was absolutely fantastic. 10 fluid ounces, 30 minutes, once more, writes, nice report from Mike H. for what is effectively usage study observation about the Cube 2.0. Yeah, Mike H. very, very kindly passed along information about how long the Phoenix Shaving Cube 2.0 pre-shave soap lasts for him. And he says a Cube 2.0 lasts about 10 months when he uses it 5 days a week. So we had a viewer ask about how long does the Cube last for you, Mark? And I never recorded the length of time I use one cube. Mike H. is telling us that a single cube, lasts about 10 months when he uses it 5 days a week. So thanks to Mike H. again for that information, and thanks to 10 Fluid Ounces, 30 Minutes for the reminder on that. Viewer Andrew Hill wrote, great show, Mark. Great new gear section. And I like the letter you got from Jeff about the Fatboy he picked up cheap. It's a reminder to just keep your eyes open. It's how I got my 56 Super Speed. The deals are out there. Oh, and my coffee this morning listening to the show was Dunkin' Donut Hazelnut. Wonderful taste. Have a great week. Andrew, that sounds like an absolutely fantastic coffee. I'll have to look into that one myself because I do like the Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I have the original Dunkin' Donuts in a really, really big canister that I get from Costco or Sam's Club. So yeah, I'll definitely look for hazelnut. So thanks for the heads up on that. And congratulations on your finding a 1956 Super Speed. You're right. The deals are out there. You just have to look. You just have to be patient. Absolutely. Here is a Taxman comment from Scott. We did a review and talked about Hendrix Classics and Company's release of their new shave soap, Taxman. And Scott writes, 1 Million Lucky is one of my favorite scents ever. So I'm glad Pete decided to do an homage to it. His fragrances are excellent quality too. Yeah, I agree. Taxman is an absolutely wonderful scent. Check it out, folks. We'll have links below to Hendrix Classics and Company's Taxman and also to the other soaps that we've talked about here on the Monday Morning Mailbag and also on the channel. Yeah, it's terrific. And Hendrix Classics and Company has a wonderful soap base, creates a really, really good lather. And if you're new to the traditional wet shave, this is an artisan shave soap to check out. Very, very easy to create a really, really nice, rich, creamy, yogurty, nice, creamy density, a nice full-bodied lather is what I'm saying. It really, I'm excited just thinking about the kinds of lather that I've created with the Hendrix shave soaps. Really, really good stuff. So check out Taxman and some of the others that we've talked about. This comes from viewer Anar Maharamov. I think I pronounced that correctly. It's Maharramov. Maharamov. Oh, Maharamov. Anar Maharamov. I think that's it. I hope I got that correct. Anar Maharamov. And he writes, can you keep beard 10 days and shave after? It is interesting for us. I think what he's saying is, would I be able to grow my beard out for 10 days and then have a shave, do a review and have a shave? And that would be really, really interesting to see. I agree. It would be really interesting to see. I don't know. I don't know if I could grow for 10 days. I did do a shaving review of the Gillette Slim Adjustable Razor, a J3 from third quarter 1964 because it coincides with the movie Goldfinger. Check out that review. I'll link it below. And I had 5 days, about 5 days worth of beard growth. And I was so happy to shave off 5 days of beard growth. I don't know if I could go 10 days without shaving, to be perfectly honest with you. I like to shave every day. Lately, I've been skipping a day so that some of the reviews will feature 2 days worth of beard growth. And really, you know what? I'm just so glad to shave off 2 days worth of beard growth. Having that extra day on my face, yeah, you know what? I like to shave every day. Let me just put it to you that way. 10 days would be a real challenge. But you know what? I may consider it down the road. There might be a situation where I might be able to do it. I'm not going to rule it out. I'm just saying, you know, it would be a real challenge for me. But thanks very much for the suggestion. I think it's really an interesting one. It's something that would be, I think, really interesting to do in one of my reviews. And yeah, I just don't know if I could last for 10 days, to be honest with you. But 5 days was a real challenge, and I was so happy to take that beard off after 5 days. Again, I'll link that video review so you can get a look at it, and everyone else can get a look at it in case you missed it. And that wraps up another refill segment for this week. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, we have a new shave soap in the Shave Den. I've already reviewed it, and we're editing that and putting that together, and hopefully that'll run hopefully this week sometime. A gentleman named Robert from American Vintage Soap Company very kindly sent me this shave soap. This is the Final Shaving Soap Alpha. They offer a few varieties of this shave soap with different scent profiles. Boy, this make a nice lather. Really wonderful slickness. Now, the lather, the density in the body is a little lighter than some of the other shave soaps you might be used to, but still some nice density, nice body, nice cushion, kind of in the medium range, as I recall. I have been working with this shave soap over 3 shaves. The first shave I did in a scuttle, and it really responded well to the hot water, the warm water in the scuttle, and made a really terrific lather. There was no breakdown. That was a real big plus there. The second shave I did for the review, I used my Paul Gruner lathering bowl, thanks again to Jimmy V, and I got a really nice lather, and it seemed to look a little fluffier, a little lighter in the bowl, but when you paint it on, it has a little more density and body to it. But again, great slickness, really terrific slickness. And I shaved with it again before cameras rolled, and the lather was even better than the first 2 experiences. I guess I'm just understanding the soap to water ratio a little better, and really terrific. So really enjoyed it. A little more body and density to the shave before cameras rolled. Again, I'm understanding that soap to water ratio. Sometimes you have to shift gears a little bit, going from soap to soap, cream to soap, that sort of thing. But the bottom line here is, regardless, it still made a great lather for all 3 shaves and gave me some wonderful slickness, wonderful glide. As a matter of fact, I thought I almost caught myself under the chin here with a little bit of a slip up. But there was so much glide and slickness there that, you know, no harm, no foul. I happened to use my Pearl Blaze razor for the shave before cameras rolled. This did a really great job. And for the review, I used my Carve Overlander. Boy, this was great for that particular shave. So Yeah, this is terrific. Let me give you the scent profile of this one. This is Alpha. The scent profile or the essential oils that are included in it are cinnamon bark, clove, lemon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. They have another one called Omega, which is chamomile, cedarwood, sandalwood, and cypress. They also have a classic, which is patchouli, bergamot, clove, sandalwood, and cypress. And they also have an unscented version that has no added essential oils. But I like this scent a lot. The Alpha, which is cinnamon bark, clove, lemon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. The cinnamon is a little more forward, and the lemon and eucalyptus are kind of like supporting cast, supporting characters in the background. Yeah, really, really nice. Nice, warm, welcoming kind of scent. And I capped off my shaves with this, with Wild Country, Avon Wild Country Aftershave. This paired up very, very nicely with this particular shave soap. So if you have Avon Wild Country, Alpha will pair up very, very nicely. At least it did for me. I really, really enjoyed finishing the shave up with Avon Wild Country. But the post-shave feel of this was really, really terrific. In my review, I remarked that I probably didn't have to do the alum block and the aftershave. The post-shave feel was very, very good. So my thanks to Robert at American Vintage Soap Company for very kindly sending this along and allowing me to share it to all the viewers out there. We will have a link below to their website and also to their Etsy store where you can check out the final shaving soap, Alpha, Omega, Classic, and Unscented from American Vintage Soap Company. Thanks again, Robert. Really do appreciate it. Well, we have a new shave soap in the Shave Den, and the heads up on this one came from viewer Rodney Ripplinger, who also has the shave soap. This is Old Dog Shave soap. We happen to have the Pineapple Bay Rum scented version right here. They also have a barbershop scented version. They have an Etsy storefront. We will link to the Etsy storefront below. It's run by a gentleman named Edward Horgan. And Rodney used his Pineapple Bay Rum shave soap from Old Dog Shave, and here's what he had to say about it. The soap is wonderful. When lathered, it smells just like fresh pineapple with just a little bay rum. Comparing it to one of Don Youngster's soaps with similar consistency, it looks like about 4 ounces. Well, I happened to message Edward and asked him how much soap you get for $10, because that's the price point. And he wrote back and said, "Hi, Mark, it's 4.5 ounces. It should be there. I'll have to look." And I think he's referring to the information on the webpage. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. But for $10, you get 4.5 ounces of soap. Rodney continues here. By the way, I have been trying the tiny amount of soap with a teaspoon of distilled water trick. I first tried it on creams like Spike. Worked great. It also worked great with the new Pineapple Bay Rum soap too. I got a more yogurty consistency with the soap than the way I had made lather before. I started with a wrung out but damp brush and only a little soap and a teaspoon of distilled water. Wow, Rodney, thanks very, very much for that. He's getting great lathers with this soap with just a little bit of soap and some distilled water. So I think that speaks very well of the kinds of lathers you're going to get from Old Dog Shave soap. So Rodney, thanks again very, very much. And there it is right there. I have yet to use it. We're going to use it and we're going to do a review on it. And it is really a nice pineapple scent. And I can understand where Rodney said that building the lather really amplified the pineapple scent. Yeah, it's a really fresh pineapple scent, but I think building the lather is really, really going to take it up a whole bunch, several notches, really going to amplify that. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. From Old Dog Shave, Pineapple Bay Rum, and Etsy storefront. My thanks to Rodney Ripplinger for sending along his experiences with Old Dog Shave, Pineapple Bay Rum Shave Soap. We'll have the link below, folks. Thanks again, Rodney. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Marc Bagwell sent along a terrific review regarding the SharpeShaver 3D printed shaving bowl. Yeah, we have one here that Philip Sharp very kindly sent to the channel. We've talked about it, but Marc Bagwell sent along a really wonderful detailed review. So here's what he has to say, a new gear review of the Sharp 3D printed shaving bowls. The bowls are light with the sides high enough to prevent spillage, and the bowls happen to be the perfect diameter to fit in the palm of your hand. Now, add in a variety of colors to tickle any fancy, including a couple glow-in-the-dark bowls. I have a green glow-in-the-dark bowl, and it shines brightly in the dark. You could almost shave by the light. Let's talk about the lather it generates. The inside of the bowl has a wagon wheel designed to help agitate and create lather with ease. I found these bowls to be extremely easy to generate lather in. In fact, I own a great number of shaving bowls, 5 of which made of marble or copper, and cost upwards to $80. And none of these much more expensive bowls do a thing to create a finer lather than the Sharp 3D bowls. As to pricing, like I've already stated, I own several bowls costing 4 times more than the Sharp bowls. In fact, I own 6 Sharp bowls and have a 7th on order. At a mere $18 each, everyone can afford these bowls, although a glow-in-the-dark bowl is more expensive. They will cost you $20. Everyone should own one of these bowls, or maybe 6 or 7. I'll show you some photos of the bowls I own. Please note, the photo of the copper does not do it justice. SharpeShaver is an up-and-coming online store. In fact, Boondebeard Shaving Soaps out of South Africa has chosen SharpeShaver to introduce their soaps to the United States. Their soaps will be online in the next week or so, as well as the matching balms. Stay tuned. SharpeShaver and Boondebeard have planned a few surprises in the future that can only be found at SharpeShaver. Marc, thanks again for a wonderful review of the Sharp 3D printed shaving bowl. Really do appreciate it. And for also reminding us that SharpeShaver will be carrying Boondebeard shaving products in the very near future. Marc, thanks again very, very much. Viewer Tom Donnarumma sent along this review of another new shaving soap. And he wrote in his subject heading of the email that he sent, "Just tried a new soap and aftershave. Hey Marc, I hope this finds you well. I just purchased and tried a new line of shaving soap and matching aftershave. The company is called Lockhart's, and they are located in Durand, Michigan. That's spelled D-U-R-A-N-D, Durand, Michigan. They have their own website. He provided the link. But so far, I've also seen their products on Shave Nation and the Razor Company. Anyway, I found them to be a great soap and aftershave combo. The soap is a little on the croapy side, but I was still able to tub load my brush. Just be gentle or you'll get more soap than you need. I wouldn't bloom the soap before use. I would put the scent strength in the Phoenix shaving class, so you'll smell it on yourself for a bit, but nothing outrageous. I ordered the barbershop scent and I really liked it. It had a nice talcum powder scent to it. It's a really slick vegan formula and made great lather. The aftershave had a nice finish to it and matched the soap exactly. I really think I'm going to keep them in my shave station. Please let me know if anyone else tries another one of their scents that they recommend. Happy shaving, Tom Donnarumma. Hey, Tom, thanks again for a really, really terrific review of Lockhart's shave soap and aftershave. Folks, we will have the link below. Really terrific time to be doing the traditional wet shave. Here's another artisan soap maker that I've never heard of. This is 3 for 3 in this week's shaving review. We have American Vintage Soap Company, Old Dog Shave, and now Lockhart's. 3 new, at least to me and maybe to a lot of others, 3 new artisan shave soap offerings out there. Absolutely fantastic. Tom, thanks very, very much for the review. Folks, again, we'll have the link below. Tom, thanks again very, very much. And that wraps up this week's look at new wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Well, we mentioned a wonderful vintage razor find that viewer Jeff Bradley came across. It was a Gillette Fatboy, an F2, I believe. And he polished it up and cleaned it up and added some paint to the numbers, and it just came out beautifully. And we showed it last week. Here it is again, some of the pictures that he sent along. Well, here's a follow-up. And he sent along this photo. This was the $10 shaving set and the razor before I cleaned it up and polished it. Thanks, Jeff. Wow. It looks good even before you polished it, but what an absolutely fantastic, fantastic find. He bought it on eBay. He got it for $10 with some modest shipping, and it's got an absolutely fantastic, fantastic Fatboy razor. Absolutely beautiful. So again, folks, these deals are out there. You just have to look around, do a little bit of your homework, and be patient, because these great vintage razors like the Gillette Fatboys, the Gillette Slims, etc., they're out there. They're absolutely out there, and you can get them at some really, really nice price points. Again, look around, be patient, do your homework, and congratulations, Jeff, and thanks very much for sending the follow-up of a really, really terrific, terrific find. Only $10 for that shaving set and a little bit of TLC, and he's got an absolutely beautiful Fatboy razor. Jeff, thanks again very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Here's something really interesting that comes from viewer Gary, also known as 10 Fluid Ounces 30 Minutes. And the subject heading on the email reads, "Retrying just the brush from the old product Gillette Brush Plus system." And Gary writes, "Hi, Mr. Zarate. Gillette stopped making the Gillette Brush Plus system in, I believe, 1987. I just recently tried using just the brush. The soap contents were used up from this at least 30 years ago. I tried using a bowl for a face lather with maybe a bit less than 1/8 teaspoon of Crown & Crane vegan formula soap. The brush seemed to hold on to most of the paste and lather. I forgot how much water I used. The brush for the shave worked, although my normal uses with Little Brooder brush from Sterling and the bevel brush found in some Target and CVS stores work better for sure. This video of mine shows the brush. Maybe some viewers or other enthusiasts remember this or still have theirs. Gary." Hey, Gary, thanks very much for sending this along. We will link to his video. It's a couple of minutes, and he shows you how this Brush Plus system works. Essentially, it's a cylinder inside the handle of the brush, inside the brush handle of the brush, and the inside cylinder contained shaving cream, and you would screw that, you would fill it up with shaving cream and then screw it into the handle of the brush, and then a dial on the bottom would push the cream forward into the shaving bristles, and you would do a face lather with it. Check out the video. He shows you the makeup and the components and that sort of thing, and he explains a little more how the brush worked. And a really neat vintage brush. They don't make them anymore, from what Gary says, and they can be found on eBay. Maybe you out there have one of these. If you do, comment below and let us know what your experience has been with this brush. Maybe you acquired one from an eBay sale. If you have, let us know below. Would really be interested in learning a little more about the Gillette Brush Plus system from the 1980s and probably discontinued about 1987. Looks like a really, really neat product. So if you have one or you know of one for sale, please comment below. Let us know. Gary, enjoy the brush and let us know how your shaving adventure continues with it. Maybe it'll get a little bit better and a little easier to use. Maybe you'll find a particular cream that works well. Maybe there's a cream or some other product that can be inserted into the inside of the handle where that cream and lather is contained. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but maybe that's an option too. I'm just kind of spitballing here, but really a neat look at a vintage shaving brush, the Gillette Brush Plus system. Gary, thanks again very, very much. Folks, we'll link his video below where you can see it in action. Thanks again, Gary. Really do appreciate it. Well, this video came from Colonel Mully all the way from Japan, and he writes, Mark, I have another one for you. I think it's better to let the video do the talking. Mully, absolutely, Mully, take it away.
Hey Mark, Mully in Japan here. Got a little story for you. I think you're going to like this. Last week I was on Yahoo Auction here in Japan, and I saw this vintage Gillette. It was an L4, which is what, 66? And I thought, oh, that looks pretty clean. I'm going to go ahead and bid on it because the bids were up to about $20. So I bid 30, and I thought, well, I'm never going to win it. You know, it's too clean. I'm never going to win it, but you're not going to win it for under 30. So I bid $30, and then I just walked away, and I forgot about it. And later that night, I went back, oh, that's right. And I went back and I checked it, and it said I won. Okay, so then I translated the page to English, and it turns out it's a 1966, brand new, in the box, never been used, Gillette Slim adjustable. There it is in English. There it is in Japanese. 58 years old. It's got a little bit of age. Oh, there we go. Sorry, a little bit of age on the corner there, but that's okay. But check this out. Look at this. Comes in a little brown leather-like case. I'm pretty sure this is vinyl. Okay, so comes in this little case, and look at this. Chun chun chun. Shocking. 1966 L4, brand new, never been used. Well, it's been used now because I shaved with it last night. But there we go, brand new, 1964. It came with the little case, and I took the blades out, and they're also marked L4. So this is the pristine look. There's no wrinkles in the case where it's been from being opened. Right? This is completely brand new. Anyway, I thought you'd like that. This is the, I guess we've got the barn find. All right, well, thanks, Mark. And yeah, you know, I've been mentioned for the past 3 weeks on the mailbag, so I figured I'd go for 4. All right, thanks, Mark. Have a good one.
Wow, Mully, congratulations on an absolutely fantastic vintage razor find. The razor looks absolutely beautiful, and that case is pristine. Really, congratulations again. There you go, folks. Another example of just a little bit of patience, doing a little bit of homework, looking around a little bit, keeping a lookout, and coming across a great vintage razor in great condition for not a lot of money. Wow, absolutely fantastic. Mully, thanks very, very much for sending the video along and sharing with all the viewers. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Jimmy V checked in and he wrote, Hi, Mark. You and Marc Bagwell owe me $164.03. After your review, prompted by Marc Bagwell, I ordered Dapper Doc Splash. Talk about falling deeper into the rabbit hole. I love it, but much more importantly, my girlfriend loves it. She says it's her favorite of all, and that is now my official scent. I wore it last night out to dinner with her. The waitress we had is a friend of my girlfriend. My girlfriend tells her to check out that scent. She did, and I had to give her the lowdown on where to get it for her boyfriend. He's not a wet shaver, but does like cologne. So who knows, maybe hitting the Phoenix shaving site will let him see the light. With all this fanfare, naturally, I had to order the full Dapper Doc everything. It really is all you guys said it was, and is what I like in a scent. It's subtle, but there. It doesn't enter the room before you or overstay its welcome when you leave. This is definitely a year-round scent. I guess old Doc Holliday knew more than just gunslinging. Laugh out loud. Jimmy, thanks very, very much for the great review and confirming how wonderful Dapper Doc's is. It really is a terrific, terrific scent. And all credit to Marc Bagwell. He had been after me for 3 years to try this, and he was absolutely correct, spot on. It is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic scent. Folks, don't let the description of lilac and fig shaving soap throw you a curve. This is a terrific, terrific scent. And it is everything that Marc Bagwell promised it would be. I absolutely love it. And Jimmy is absolutely correct. It's subtle, but there. It doesn't enter the room before you or overstay its welcome when you leave. That is an absolutely perfect description of this great shave soap and scent. Really, really terrific. And yes, Jimmy is also correct. It's year-round. You can wear this year-round. So Jimmy, thanks so much for confirming how great Dapper Docs is from Phoenix Shaving and sharing that little bit of wet shaving journey with us. Really, really do appreciate it. And that wraps up another Monday morning mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so to give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Marc Serrani, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.